Thank you for your email. Appreciate that. But we still expect to see you, and it will be staying as is. You know what the allegation is.
What is it?
You know what it is, Derek. You know very well it's slander against a member of the elders and the rest of the body of the elders. And that's the only thing we're discussing tonight.
Okay.
Nothing else.
No schedule for me then?
There is no schedule. We don't have a schedule.
Okay.
We don't do schedules with the elders.
Not with judicial.
No, don't have schedules.
You don't come with preconceived ideas, so you don't have a schedule.
Well, I can't have an independent body of elders.
No. It doesn't work
That's
that
not
way.
the society's way.
I told you that.
It is not the society's way. The body of elders who you come under in the congregation you're in is the one that will handle all matters.
Okay.
And society will tell you that.
And I can, I get a right of appeal or something like that afterwards?
For what?
Well,
we haven't decided on anything, have we?
Oh, it just feels to me like, you know,
well,
that's the way it feels to me.
That's where you're going, which is totally worldly, Derek. You've got to think spiritually.
Totally.
How many times have we told you spiritually to think and rely on Jehovah, and you're not doing it?
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
We're
independent band of brothers.
I
just felt, you know, over the past,
don't
your
raise
brothers
your voice and keep going above us.
No, but your brothers have showed yourself hostile to me in the past.
No, we have not.
You have.
Very well.
No, we haven't. It's only your opinion. None of us have been hostile to you, Derek. Not one of us.
Well, I feel you've been hostile towards me.
That's your opinion, but it's not true. What we're saying to you is, when it's a judicial, it is clear that nobody goes in with any preconceived ideas. The whole idea of a judicial is to discuss what evidence there is and the attitude of the person you're talking to. At the moment, you haven't shown anything that helps us, so we're relying on tonight to see what tonight brings.
Well, I'm not well. I mean, I'm coming to this meeting. I don't feel well enough to stand up to five brothers accused of it or something.
I've just lost my mother. Do you think I need this?
No.
No.
And Jehovah's Spirit will guide it all.
Yeah.
That's what we're relying on to come to the right decisions. There's no preconceived ideas.
But as our letter says, and we make it clear again, is that this is the second attempt to see you. And as the letter says, if you don't show tonight, we can go ahead with the judicial without you in presence. So the choice is yours.
Well, that's the reason why I'm dragging myself in. Although I'm not well, I felt it was quite threatening that, you know, you come up and bang on my door and tell me if I don't turn up.
So you do admit that you saw two brothers at the door then?
I heard you banging on the door, yeah.
And you come out and you shut the door after.
I didn't come out and shut the door.
Indeed,
I didn't answer the door.
I
didn't answer the door. I told you brothers I weren't well.
No, but
so you could even answer.
The point is, as the letter clearly said, and it wasn't threatening in any way, shape or form, it was stating theocratic procedure, is that we met, you hadn't shown up, we've now advised you of a second date and advised you to turn up, and if you don't, we will be conducting the judicial in your absence. There's nothing threatening in that, that's judicial procedure. Nothing threatening.
Oh, it just sounds threatening when it comes. I've been 30 years in the truth, I've never been asked to come as a witness, a judicial. I don't know how these things work. I've had 30 years in the truth, and you know, I just feel you brothers are hostile towards me. 32 years as an elder,
of which 32 years has been all sorts of training as an elder, and everything is theocratic and done spiritually with love in mind.
Well, that's what I put in that letter. I'm sure Jehovah wants us to be dealt with by you spiritual men on a, you know, on a non-biased thing. We're not. I feel your brothers are a little bit biased. I don't like to hurt your feelings or anything.
You're not hurting our
feelings. I feel that you're biased.
Well,
the way you've been, you know, at me in the past.
Well,
the things you've done to me in the past.
I don't see how
not phoning me and not letting me go like 6 months without reporting. It doesn't seem reasonable.
Actually, I told you originally the Monday I spoke to Tom, but actually Tom said no, it was Sunday evening when he phoned me, and I said to him, ring up on behalf of the body of elders. So all this about none of us contacted you or Sharon is total rubbish, because Tom contacted you on behalf of the body of elders, which him and I had a discussion on. You don't need 8 elders ringing you or Sharon to find out how you are. When one elder can ring and report back to the body.
I think these are unusual circumstances.
No, they're not.
A brother and a sister get attacked at a meeting.
Well, they're allegations.
I know allegations.
And this has nothing to do with tonight. That is something totally independent.
Totally fabricated. There, see, you've made your mind up. You have. You've gone into this meeting. You're going into this meeting with your preconceived ideas. You've made your mind up.
You're
saying it's not me.
This meeting's nothing to do with you and Freddie. This meeting's to do with your slander to the body of elders.
That's all it is. We're not going to raise anything
else. I haven't slandered the elders.
We'll discuss it tonight. The evidence is there from our viewpoint.
Yeah, so you've made your mind up already.
No, I said the evidence is, we don't call it judicial unless there's evidence. So you don't understand theocratic procedure at all, you're showing that. It clearly says that you do not form a judicial committee unless there's evidence for a judicial committee.
I went into a meeting with you and Danny, and you get me angry, saying it's my fault, all this thing.
You were angry
And then when I say something,
from
then
the
when
first moment we
so
started
you're not letting me
to talk,
answer.
no, because
You're not letting me talk.
From the first moment we started to talk, you did not stop, and you were very aggressive, which you came up and apologised on the Sunday, admitted you were aggressive.
I can sound
So that's
aggressive
my way.
sometimes. I just apologise. If you tell me my wife, you know, I've had my wife attacked in the Kingdom Hall, and you tell me it's all my fault, oh yes, I was a little bit angry.
At all.
I'm
telling you it is now.
What?
Because you provoked him.
You're saying it's my fault?
Yeah, you provoked him, and you should be apologising to your wife for allowing that to
How
happen.
do you know? What evidence have you got that I provoked him?
Yeah,
Danny's a witness.
Yeah.
We're discussing tonight, like we're
We're not.
Yeah?
No, we're
What
not.
did you say?
Tonight, what we're discussing is the slander.
Right.
It's got nothing to do with that with Freddie
No, that's true.
on that Sunday. It's got nothing to do with it whatsoever.
No.
We are not.
You just made an accusation against me.
Yeah.
I provoked him. That's wrong, Mike.
Why is it?
I never provoked
I
him.
put it to you, Dad.
I
You
was.
did.
I
The
did
way you
not.
answer, the way you answered it, the way you're carrying on, you answered beforehand, you answered on the Thursday. We were going to call you in the back room on that Sunday and say we're going to have to curtail your answers because it's provoked again and you're trying to get at Freddie.
I am not trying to
Sorry,
get at
Derek,
Freddie.
you are. You can't get in one way.
You're preconceived, Mike. Look at you.
You're getting one way.
You're preconceived. You've made your idea up, and if you can't get me one way, you're going to get me another.
Oh, that's exactly what you're
That's
doing
how it
with Derek.
feels.
That's exactly what you're doing with Freddie.
Oh, so you're going to do the same, are you? Tit for tat.
I haven't got that.
That sounds like that, Mike.
No,
It sounds like that. You've never apologised. You seem to be getting angry. You're meant to be a spiritual man.
Thank you, Derek. We'll see you
See you
tonight.
tonight.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you tonight.
I think you ought to change your attitudes.
No, I think you should. See you tonight.